Hi, my name is Matt Ashcroft. I go by he, him pronouns, and I am a conversion therapy survivor and activist. Conversion therapy is still happening. I know that it can be a surprise to you, but this is the reality of every queer person in North America and the world. When I left conversion therapy, I struggled with self-acceptance, I struggled with life, and I struggled with love. After struggling with a sexual assault and the pain that has been inflicted on me with a former member that I met in conversion therapy, and a lot of other stuff that I have witnessed that was traumatizing, even to this day, I decided to speak out. So I reached out to It Gets Better Canada, and It Gets Better Canada took me to my first CBC interview.
5 years ago, you attended the so-called conversion therapy in Pennsylvania. Can you tell me about what that experience was like?
It was difficult. It's reenacting somebody else's trauma. I saw somebody's sexual abuse story in front of my eyes. I imagined my dad as a punching bag and whacking it repeatedly over and over by him. It's very harmful, and a lot of lives are affected by this.
From there, my former conversion therapist, David Matheson, came out, and that was viral.
So there's a type of therapy that used to be called reparative therapy. It's also sometimes called conversion therapy. And let me define it quickly. It is therapy that's based on the idea that being gay is a disorder and it's wrong, and sometimes that it's sinful. And it's also based on the idea that it can and should be changed.
I thought to myself, when I saw that, if he was able to share his story and speak to these people as a perpetrator, I'm able to share my story and I'm able to control my narrative. So I fought. My name is Matt Ashcroft, and I am a conversion therapy survivor from Belleville, Ontario.
Talk is cheap. Doing this process without conversing with conversion therapy survivors is quite sad.
I will now turn to Mr. Ashcroft.
My continuous fight, it led me to speaking at the House of Commons, where I was able to talk about Bill C-8, now Bill C-4, making it the most comprehensive legislation in the world.
A surprise move from the Conservatives to fast-track the ban on conversion therapy.
There being no dissenting voice, I declare the motion carried.
After years of fighting, it passed in mere seconds, leading to rare handshakes, even hugs, across party lines.
Now that an executive order is being signed by the President of the United States, in accordance to conversion therapy, which the executive order is providing data and statistics, and using those data and statistics as ways to discuss and or talk about conversion therapy. My ask to you is, what are you willing to do to listen to the next person that is struggling? How far are you willing to go? Doesn't necessarily have to be about sexuality, but people in this life, especially when COVID-19 is still happening, people are still struggling. So what are you willing to do to help? Thank you so much for listening to my Idea Tuesday, and hope to speak to you soon.